Have you ever met someone who can spend hours inside a virtual world and somehow come out feeling better than when they went in? Not just playing, not just having fun, but disappearing into it. For some people, that world is GTA. After a long, exhausting day, they load in almost automatically. Not to complete missions, not to win. Sometimes not even to accomplish anything at all, just to be there. Most people look at that and assume it's addiction, laziness, a waste of time. But psychology suggests something much more interesting, because for many people, GTA isn't really about the game. It's about what the game gives them, a feeling that's surprisingly hard to find in everyday life. Think about what that world offers. Freedom. Control. Choice. A place where you decide what happens next. In real life, so much feels outside our control. Work. Deadlines. Bills. Expectations. Problems that don't disappear when we want them to. But inside an open world, you're the one holding the wheel. And there's a reason that feels so satisfying. Psychologists call this a sense of agency, the feeling that your actions matter, that you're in control of your environment. And the strange thing about games like GTA is that people often enter them looking for freedom, but stay because of predictability. Real life is uncertain. The game isn't. You know the rules. You know the boundaries. You know that no matter what happens, you can always start again. And for a stressed mind, that predictability can feel incredibly comforting. That's why some people spend hours simply driving around, exploring, ignoring missions, doing absolutely nothing productive. Because what they're really experiencing isn't laziness. It's relief. Relief from pressure. Relief from expectations. Relief from constantly having to perform. But here's where it gets deeper. For some people, GTA becomes a form of escape, and escape isn't automatically unhealthy. In fact, everyone escapes through movies, books, music, sports, games. The human mind occasionally needs a break from reality. The question is whether that escape helps you return stronger or keeps you from returning at all. And that's where open-world games become fascinating. They offer something real life rarely does. A reset button. In real life, mistakes often follow us. Embarrassing moments, failures, regrets, stress. But in a game, mistakes become lessons. You crash, you fail, you respawn. You continue. There's something psychologically comforting about living in a world where every setback feels temporary. Then there's the chaos, the part many people judge the most. Running from police, causing mayhem, doing things you'd never do in real life. But even that has a psychological explanation. Sometimes people use games as a safe outlet for emotions they suppress during the day. Frustration, stress, anger, helplessness. The game becomes a pressure valve, not because they're violent, but because they're human. And releasing emotion in a virtual environment is far safer than carrying it everywhere you go. For others, it isn't about chaos at all. It's about connection. Late night sessions with friends, laughing over nothing, escaping the day together, being social without the pressure of face-to-face interaction. Connection on your own terms. But here's the honest part. There's a difference between using a game and hiding inside one. One person logs off feeling relaxed, the other logs off feeling empty. One uses the game as a break, the other uses it as an escape from a life they don't want to return to. And sometimes even they don't realize the difference. So the real question isn't whether you play GTA or how many hours you've spent inside it. The real question is why you keep coming back. Are you playing because it's fun, because it gives you freedom, and because it helps you recharge, or because real life feels too heavy right now? Because healthy escapes give you the energy to return. Unhealthy escapes make you stop wanting to. And if that's happening, it doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're addicted. It means the game may be providing something your real life is missing. Control, freedom, relief, connection. The goal was never to quit the things you enjoy. It's to make sure the game remains a place you visit, not a place you feel trapped inside, because there's nothing wrong with loving that world. The freedom, the exploration, the escape. The real question is, what happens when you finally turn it off? Do you return to life feeling refreshed, or relieved that you don't have to think about it for a few more hours? The answer might reveal more than your gaming habits. It might reveal what you're really searching for.